My name is Alberto Cardeye, and it is my pleasure, as the president of SUNY Oneonta, to welcome you to the 2022 New York State History Day Awards ceremony. I congratulate each of you on your papers, exhibitions, documentaries, performances, and websites. I know how much work you have invested in your research over the past year. I also want to recognize your teachers and our regional coordinators who invest so much time and energy in History Day to make this annual event possible. Studying history is essential. It helps us to understand ourselves and other societies. It enables us to answer complicated questions and solve complex problems. Understanding history helps us to build empathy and to see how the past has shaped who we are today. We are proud that SUNY Oneonta and our Cooperstown graduate program are the new home of the New York State History Day, and we look forward to working with you. I am sorry that I did not have the opportunity to see your projects in person this year, but I look forward to seeing many of you in Oneonta and on our campus next April. Again, my congratulations on a job well done.
Welcome to New York State History Day. My name is Gretchen Soren, and as director of the Cooperstown graduate program at SUNY Oneonta, I am honored to be here with all of you to celebrate your hard work, your creativity, and your commitment to research. The Cooperstown graduate program is a history and science museum studies program in which students engage in every aspect of museum work, including museum education and exhibition. Our participation in the New York State History Day program is truly a team effort with CGP faculty and students and our partners at SUNY Oneonta engaging in all aspects of facilitating an exciting and educational year-round experience for teachers and students across New York State. We've enjoyed getting to know you all this year, and we look forward to the future and growth of the New York State History Day program. There are so many people and organizations who come together to make this program a success. I want to take this opportunity to especially thank the many New York State organizations that sponsored this year's special awards that help us acknowledge the exceptional work of students in a variety of specific categories. I also want to thank the special guests here with us this afternoon to present your awards. You have so many people rooting for you. You are all winners for having started this journey. I hope that you enjoyed it. I can see from your projects that you learned a great deal. Without further ado, we'll begin the award announcements.
Hi, everyone. My name is Mary Kay Kenny, and it's been my pleasure to serve as your New York State History Day coordinator this year.
And I'm Lindsay Marshall, Program Assistant and Downstate Coordinator. Welcome to this year's New York State History Day State Contest Award Ceremony. We are truly so happy to be here with you this afternoon and to celebrate everyone's hard work and commitment to this year's contest.
We'll begin today's ceremony by announcing our Teacher of the Year Award winners, followed by our student winners in each category and division, and we'll conclude the ceremony with our special award winners. As Dr. Soren said, you are all winners for your creativity and scholarship, and we are so grateful for your participation in this year's contest.
Before we get started, we have some information we'd like to share and some special participants we'd like to acknowledge.
Upon the conclusion of this afternoon's ceremony, those students with projects moving on to the national contest will be promoted in the ZFAIR system. Those students and their teachers will also receive an email with additional information about registration and national timelines.
We'll be hard at work this week sending out award materials for all state qualifying and national qualifying projects. We will send all award materials to teachers to distribute to their students, and we hope to have everything in the mail by the end of this week. We appreciate your patience.
We're also working to make judge evaluations available to all students as soon as possible, and we'll send a message through ZFAIRs when all judge comments are available for your review.
There are so many people who gave their time and talents to make this program a successful, valuable experience, and we want to thank them this afternoon for their commitment and participation. First, we'd like to thank all of our incredible judges, some of whom joined us from as far as Texas, who took time out of their busy schedules to review projects and provide kind, thoughtful, and constructive feedback. We hope that all of you will review the comments you received from your judges, regardless of whether or not you advanced to the national contest. This program is truly not possible without the volunteerism of our greater community members, so we want to thank you all for your participation this year.
Student participation isn't possible without the dedication of those teachers who bring this program into their classrooms and schools. We are so grateful for the teachers who go above and beyond, working year-round with their students to produce creative projects and impressive historical research. We've enjoyed getting to know you all this year.
And in the same vein, we want to extend a very special thank you to the regional coordinators across the state who facilitate their own contests and who support students and teachers as they begin their journey with the program each year. The great state of New York has an exceptional team of professionals who demonstrate passion, dedication, and kindness at every turn, and it has been our distinct honor to work with each of you this year.
Of course, we're so grateful for every student who participates in the NYSHD contest program, but we also want to extend a special thank you to those parents who have no doubt spent countless hours supporting those students through this intense process. We'd also like to thank the National History Day staff for their incredible support this year, and extend our thanks to SUNY Oneonta and the Cooperstown Graduate Program faculty, staff, and students. And with that, we are going to kick off this year's awards with the New York State History Day Teacher of the Year nominees. This award is sponsored by Patricia Baring through the National History Day office, and the winners will receive $500 and will move on as New York's nominees to the National History Day Teacher of the Year competition. This year, we received several impressive entries from our regional coordinators who work so closely with the teachers in their respective regions. We were so impressed with every nominee, and we express our gratitude for their outstanding commitment to their students and the National History Day program.
This year's Junior Division Teacher of the Year nominees are Kelly Buth from Buffalo Academy for the Visual and Performing Arts, Kristen Waterman from the Hebrew Academy of Long Beach, and Zachary Clary from Honeoye Falls, Lima Middle School. This year's Senior Division Teacher of the Year nominees are Ryan Barrett from Buffalo Newcomer Academy and Ellen Robbins from Hauppauge High School.
The winner of the Junior Division Patricia Baring Teacher of the Year Award goes to Kelly Buth from the Buffalo Academy for the Visual and Performing Arts. Kelly will represent New York as the Junior Division nominee for the National History Day Teacher of the Year Award. Congratulations, Kelly. And the winner of the Senior Division Patricia Baring Teacher of the Year Award goes to Ellen Robbins from Hauppauge High School. Ellen will represent New York as the Senior Division nominee for the National History Day Teacher of the Year Award. Congratulations to you both, Kelly and Ellen, and thank you to all of our amazing nominees for all of your hard work. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. We are so excited to announce the category awards for the 2022 New York State History Day State Contest. As a reminder, third place winners in each category and division will be alternates to the national contest, and our second and first place winners in each category and division will advance to the 2022 National History Day Contest. National qualifiers will receive information from us via email tomorrow morning with further instructions regarding registration and submissions to the national contest.
Before we get started, we again want to thank all of our student participants for their hard work and creativity this year. We reviewed so many wonderful projects, and we appreciate your participation in this program. You should all feel fantastic about the work you've done this year.
As Dr. Soren teased just a few minutes ago, we have some special presenters with us this afternoon to help celebrate your achievements. Presenting all awards for the performance category this year is Don Wildman, host and narrator of the Travel Channel's hit show, Mysteries at the Museum. Welcome, Don.
Hey everybody, it's Don Wildman from Mysteries at the Museum on Travel Channel and other history shows all along the way. I'm really thrilled to be here to announce this year's awards for the performance category. Very close to my heart. Many of the challenges you guys faced doing these kinds of presentations are the same things that we face in doing television. The key to a great historical performance is the ability to tell a compelling story while sharing the information that the audience needs to fully understand the topic being presented. You know, it's sort of a twofold challenge there. And we had many great submissions this year, and some of our students did an exceptional job mastering the elements of the performance category. So here we go. These are the awards. Junior Individual Performance Awards. Third place goes in this category goes to Suniti Ajmera from Willits Rhodes School for Strategic Diplomacy, the annexation of Hawaii. Suniti is an alternate in the category. Congratulations. In second place, in qualifying for National History Day, is Willow Grosskopf from the Wheatley School for Civil Rights Protests of the National Anthem. Justified dissent or unjustified disrespect? Good question. And in first place, we have Amnit Kaur from Jericho Middle School for Not for Old Fogies, the Flappers, a generational debate on the role of women. Wow, these are juicy topics there. Okay, next up are the junior group performance awards. Okay, the third place award in this category goes to Michael Ruff, Maeve Connors, and Claire Connors from Oye Falls Lima Middle School for Brown versus Board of Education of Topeka. Michael, Maeve, and Claire will be alternates in this category. In second place, and qualifying for National History Day are Judy Liang, Lauren Park, and Diana Sun from Jericho Middle School for LA's Lost Massacre and Failed Diplomacy. And in the first place of the Junior Group Performance Awards is Madeline Duffy and Harley Rockfeld for Willits Road School for Freedom of the Press, Story of the Newsboys Strike. Fascinating. We did that on Mysteries at the Museum, I remember. Congratulations to all of you, all the junior performance winners. Now we move on to our second class of category, and that's the senior performance category, starting with senior individual performances. Here we go. The third place award in this category goes to Melody Song from Great Neck South High School for NHD News, The Treaty of Versailles. Melody will be an alternate in this category. In second place and qualifying for National History Day is Emily Costera from Huntington High School for West Eastern Divan Orchestra, changing the world one note at a time. And in first place, we have Aisha Nadim from Herrick's High School for The Spirit of Houston, the 1977 debate over the role of women in American society and the diplomacy that followed. Finally, we have Senior Group Performance Awards. The third place in the award goes to Andrew Cottrell, Liam Delaney, and Connor Smith from Shenandoah High School for The Failure to Unite Earth. Andrew and Liam and Connor will be alternates in this category. In second place and qualifying for National History Day are Madeline Heyman, Michael Heyman, Harley Honig, Madison Honig, and Sydney Honig, big cast, in George W. Hewlett High School for Dividing America Through Debate and Diplomacy, the Roe versus Wade decision. Big subject for our times. And in the first place, we have Tiffany Leo, Sanjana Loda, Dayala Simran, and Celeste Zhang from Herrick's High School for Engel versus Vitale, Debate and Diplomacy over School Prayer and Religious Freedom. Congratulations to all senior performance winners, to all the junior performance winners, to all the students who submitted performances for this year. I hope to see you back here next year as participants in the 2023 New York State History Day contest. Well done, everyone.
Thank you, Don, and congratulations, everyone. Next, we'll introduce Dr. Gretchen Soren to announce the winners in the exhibits category.
I'm very pleased to announce the alternates and the national qualifiers for this year's exhibits category. A great exhibit is a creative visual representation of your research and interpretation of your topic's importance in history. Really excellent exhibits use concise and clear language coupled with interesting visuals and an organized layout to share your historical research with your audience. I teach exhibition in SUNY Oneonta's Cooperstown graduate program, and I know how difficult exhibitions are. Many students submitted great exhibition projects. I commend you all for your work, particularly in another virtual contest year when projects needed to be reviewed digitally rather than in person. We'll begin with your Junior Individual Exhibit Awards. The third place award in this category goes to Allison Wright for the Central Park Obelisk, Misguided Diplomacy. Allison will be the alternate in this category. In second place and qualifying for National History Day is Noah Abe Hasara from Manhattan Day School for the SS St. Louis Failed Diplomacy at Sea. And in first place, Jasna Tully for Willits Road School for Failed Diplomacy, Prohibition's Effect on Organized Crime. Next up are our Junior Group Exhibit Awards. The third place in this category goes to Evelyn Chen, Arna Tayegi, Grace Wang, and Bella Zhu from Jericho Middle School for The Forgotten Country, The Failed Diplomacy of the Korean Conflict. Evelyn, Arna, Grace, and Bella will be alternates in this category. In second place, and qualifying for National History Day, are Grace Caprio and Shelby Surratt from Akron Middle School for New Jersey v. TLO, How Schools Changed. And in first place, we have Harnor Jonja and Chloe Kim from the Jericho Middle School for My Body, My Choice, Roe versus Wade, the debate over abortion. Congratulations to all of our junior exhibit winners. Now we'll go on to the winners in our senior exhibit category, starting with the senior individual exhibits. The third place award in this category goes to Quentin McCarthy from Bronxville High School for World War I, Meddling in the Middle East. Quentin will be the alternate in this category. In second place and qualifying for National History Day is Esther Chan from Shenendehowa High School for Alice Paul, a suffragette's debated militant activism led to women's enfranchisement. And in first place, we have Emily Kawakama from Jericho Senior High School for The Nazi Olympics, Hitler's Games Ignite a Moral Debate. Finally, let's go to the senior group exhibits. The third place award in this category goes to Elena Koman, Zia Wang, and Miranda Zhang from Fayetteville Manlius Senior High School for Gastro Diplomacy During the Cold War, How Warm Food Thawed Tension. These students will be alternates in this category. In second place and qualifying for National History Day are Samantha Almonte, Marion Hausman, Stephanie Lopes, and Carrie Zhang from George W. Hewlett High School for an investigative examination of freedom of the press, the debate between the press and the federal government in the New York Times versus the United States. And in first place, we have Catherine Gundas, Leonid Zevchin, and Annie Petrillo from Bronxville High School for Chernobyl Disaster, How Diplomatic Pressure Pushed the Soviet Union to Mitigate the Disaster and Created International Debate on Nuclear Energy. Congratulations to all of our senior exhibit winners and to all the students who submitted exhibits this year. I can't wait to see you back here in person on the Oneonta campus for the 2023 New York State History Day contest.
Thank you, Dr. Soren, and congratulations. Now we're pleased to introduce Devin Lander, who will present our paper category award winners.
Hello, my name is Devin Lander, and I serve as New York State Historian. As State Historian, my duties are really twofold: to help provide support and coordination to the historical field, including our local historians, academic historians, historical societies, and museums, as well as to conduct research on various topics related to New York State history and the New York State Museum. I am absolutely thrilled to be here to celebrate this group of young historians and scholars and to present the awards for this year's paper category. We'll begin with our junior paper awards. The third place award in this category goes to Akhilesh Desai from Jericho Middle School for The Barbary Pirates, Gunboat Diplomacy and the Birth of the Modern Navy. Akhilesh will be an alternate in this category. In second place, and qualifying for National History Day, is Shannon Flechner from the Wheatley School for The Diplomatic NUWSS and the Militant WSPU, Debate Against Anti-Suffragists, the women's suffrage campaign that inspires the present. And in first place, we have Vincent Liu from Felix Festa Determination Middle School for The Marshall Plan, a diplomatic force that marked the emerging Cold War. Congratulations to our junior award paper winners. Now we'll announce the winners for our senior paper category. The third place award in this category goes to Jordan Perlman from Jericho Senior High School for The Panama Canal, how Roosevelt's big stick diplomacy transformed the United States into an economic and military superpower. Jordan will be an alternate in this category. In second place, and qualifying for National History Day, is Alexander Weber from Mamaroneck High School for The Limits of Diplomacy, the Failure of the League of Nations at Manchuria. And in first place, we have June Dorsch from Poly Prep Country Day School for A New Diplomacy, Indigenous Women and the Fight to End Forced Sterilization. Congratulations to our senior paper winners and to the many students who submitted historical papers this year. This was a competitive category and everyone who participated should feel proud of the job they've done. Thank you.
Thank you, Devin, and congratulations. Next up, we have two familiar faces, our New York State student co-directors, Will Kleffner and Antonella Mastrioni, who will present awards in the website category.
Hey everyone, I'm Will Kleffner.
And I'm Antonella Mastriani.
And we've had such a blast this year serving as your co-directors for this year's New York State History Day contest. We are both graduate students at the Cooperstown graduate program, and we both have a love and passion for history.
We've been so impressed with the level of work that you've all been able to accomplish this year. And we've definitely learned a lot about the many, many topics that you've researched. We'll get started with our junior individual website awards. The third place award in this category goes to Chiara Barta from PS71 Rose E. Scala for Liberty versus the Virus, the controversy over vaccine mandates. Chiara will be an alternate in this category. In second place and qualifying for National History Day is Willow Shi from Jericho Middle School for Korematsu versus the United States, a debate over Japanese American freedom. And in first place, we have Cherry Lee from Jericho Middle School for You All Look the Same, Perpetual Foreigners or American Citizens, the Vincent Chin Story. Next up are our junior group website awards. The third place award in this category goes to Daniela Dagan, Lena Frankel, Elena Miller, and Emma Newberg from Hebrew Academy of Long Beach for failing to save the children, the Wagner-Rogers bill. Daniela, Lena, Elena, and Emma will be alternates in this category. In second place and qualifying for National History Day are Isaac Chen, Timothy Jang, Surya Sentakumar, and Ethan Young from Jericho Middle School for the bombing of Pearl Harbor, how futile debate and failed diplomacy awoke a sleeping giant. And in first place, we have Yehosha Fogel, Michael Freund, Aaron Hackle, Joshua Lampert, and Noam Lazar from Hebrew Academy of Long Beach for the failure of diplomacy at Evian. Congratulations to all of our junior website winners.
Now we'll announce the winners in our senior website category, starting with senior individual websites. The third place award in this category goes to Haley Smith from Huntington High School for the Civil War, Diplomacy Across the Map. Haley will be an alternate in this category. In second place, and qualifying for National History Day, is Pierce Wright for Chernobyl, Igniting Decades of Debates. And in first place, we have Aaron Flood from Granville Junior Senior High School for This Is Our War II, Frontline Femininity of World War II. Finally, we have our senior group websites. The third place award in this category goes to Hillel Linker and Shayna Linker from Huntington High School for the Camp David Accords, A Road to Lasting Peace. Hillel and Shayna will be alternates in this category. In second place and qualifying for National History Day are Julian Chang and Sebastian Lennox from Great Neck South High School for Fishing Wars, reaffirming Native American fishing rights. And in first place, we have Talia Adeo, Laurel Bond, and McKenna Buffa from Huntington High School for the Chinese Exclusion Act, how the debate over Chinese immigration sparked diplomatic tensions.
Congratulations to all of our senior website winners and to all the students who submitted websites this year.
Thanks, Will and Antonella, and congratulations, everyone. We should take this time to acknowledge the amazing work that Will and Antonella accomplished as members of our state contest team this year. We couldn't have done it without you both. For our final project category, we are so pleased to introduce Rick Burns.
Hey, thanks a lot for having me. Hi, I'm Rick Burns, a documentary filmmaker and writer. I know firsthand the hard work and dedication required to create a documentary film, and I applaud all of our New York State students who entered projects in this category. As with all of the National History Day project categories, a successful documentary tells a compelling story while including the most important, accurate information to share with the audience. On top of all that, of course, documentarians also have to pay close attention to the editing process and have familiarity with and access to the right programs and equipment to make that magic happen. I'll start off with the Junior Individual Documentary Awards. The third place award in this category goes to Sophia Eng from the Wheatley School for Women Strike for Peace, revolutionizing the battle for nuclear disarmament with debate and diplomacy. Sophia will be an alternate in this category. In second place, and qualifying for National History Day, is Violet Rush from the Wheatley School for Unelected, the diplomacy of the First Lady, Jacqueline Kennedy. And in first place, we have Ariana Abdul from Jericho Middle School for Loving versus Virginia, the debate on the definition of love. Next up are the Junior Group Documentary Awards. The third place award in this category goes to Isaac Cohen, David Feldheimer, Samuel Rosenblatt, Yehoshua Wiesel, and Daniel Volgelert from the Hebrew Academy of Long Beach for the Auschwitz Protocols, creating a debate and sparking diplomatic action. Isaac, David, Samuel, Yehoshua, and Daniel will be alternates in this category. And in second place, and qualifying for National History Day, are Salma Aouisi and Juliette Bonella from PS 49 Dorothy Bonowit Cole for 444 days that changed the US-Iran diplomatic relations forever. And in first place, we have Joanna Fabio, Lorenzo Guamo, Maria Manasalakis, Cecilia McConaughey, and Ariana Mendez from Hellenic Classical Charter School for Shirley Chisholm, championing domestic workers through debate and diplomacy. Congratulations to all our junior documentary winners. Now we'll announce the winners in our senior documentary category, starting with senior individual documentaries. The third place award in this category goes to Benjamin Kazella from the Wheatley School for counterfeiting during the American Revolution, diplomatically confronting economic warfare. Benjamin will be an alternate in this category. In second place, and qualifying for National History Day, is Edward Brown from Honeoye Falls Lima Senior High School for Belvedere, Gdansk, and the Round Table, the Polish Path to Freedom. And in first place, we have Lawson Wright from Horace Mann School for debating diplomacy in space, the handshake that reinvigorated the Cold War. Finally, we have our senior group documentaries. The third place award in this category goes to Charlie Hodnick, Walker Liggett, Rohit Mandapati, Liam Neal, and Kieran Wagon from Bronxville High School for Terror is the Order of the Day, Reign of Terror. Charlie, Walker, Rohit, Liam, and Kieran will be alternates in this category. In second place and qualifying for National History Day are Margaret Lorraine and Madeline Kruger from Fayetteville Manlius Senior High School for Operation Just Cause. Was it really just? And in first place, we have Liasia Ainsworth and Carter Powell from Granville Junior Senior High School for the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty of 1968. Congratulations to all of our senior documentary winners and to all of the students who submitted documentaries this year. Keep up the really great work.
We'd like to take a moment now to remember the lives of two founding members of the Long Island region of the New York State History Day program, Richard Marks and Michael Denichenzo. Richard retired from Plain Edge Middle School, where, as a social studies teacher, he advised the Yorkers program, a long-running statewide history club underwritten by the New York State Historical Association, introduced National History Day to his classes, and was the first New York State teacher to participate in National History Day around 1978. An interesting fact about the New York State History Day program is that it began with the participation of teachers on Long Island. Once Richard realized the potential benefits of the National History Day program, he set out the following year to expand participation on Long Island with the help of his fellow Yorker advisor from Massapequa's Berner Middle School, Robbie Hart. They asked their Hofstra professor, Mike Denichenzo, to recruit Hofstra history professors to judge the projects and hold the contest at Hofstra University, where it has remained and will hopefully return when the contest is once again held in person. For many years, Mike was the chief judge and liaison. The contest grew and judges had to be recruited outside of Hofstra's history department, but Mike continued to judge projects each year until COVID canceled the contest in 2020, marking 42 years of judging. Mike always gave opening remarks at the award ceremony where his knowledge of history and his sense of humor combined to create an exciting atmosphere for students, teachers, and parents. Richard, Robbie, and Mike, all volunteers, implemented, expanded, and managed Long Island History Day for over 25 years and are responsible for crafting the largest regional contest in New York State. Now, special awards have been designated at the Long Island History Day Regional Contest, honoring both men and their significant contributions to the Long Island History Day program and their contributions as catalysts for the New York State History Day program as a whole. Thank you so much to Susan Glazer, Long Island History Day Training Coordinator, for sharing this special remembrance with us.
Now we'd like to announce the winners of this year's special awards. Each special award was designated by a New York State museum, historical site, or partner institution, and celebrates the outstanding work of students in a given category whose projects have not advanced to the national contest. Joining us to share these awards are our two state office student interns, John York and August Stromberger.
Hi, everyone. I'm John York.
And I'm August Stromberger.
And we are really excited to wrap up this year's award ceremony with the announcement of our special award winners. We are so grateful to those institutions who generously sponsored monetary awards this year, supporting history and education across our great state. All winners will receive their awards directly from the awarding institution within the next week or so.
So let's get started. The first award we'd like to announce is the award for Best Junior Division Individual Exhibit, sponsored by the Cooperstown Graduate Association, which goes to Allison Wright for the Central Park Obelisk, Misguided Diplomacy.
Next up is the award for Best Use of Historical Records by the New York State Archives Partnership Trust, which goes to Jordan Perlman for the Panama Canal, how Roosevelt's big stick diplomacy transformed the United States into an economic and military superpower. Jordan attends Jericho Senior High School.
Next, we have the award for Outstanding Junior Entry in Maritime History, sponsored by the National Maritime Historical Society, which goes to Akalish Desai for the Barbary Pirates, Gunboat Diplomacy, and the Birth of the Modern Navy. Akalish attends Jericho Middle School.
Our next award is for the Most Creative Exhibit, sponsored by the Mid-Atlantic Association of Museums, which goes to Luke Nolan for the Living Room War. Luke attends Felix Festa Determination Middle School.
Next, we have the award for Outstanding Entry in African American History, sponsored by the Dyckman Farmhouse Museum, which goes to Emily Kim for You Don't Have to Ride Jim Crow, Irene Morgan and the Debate Over Segregation. Emily attends Jericho Senior High School.
Our next award is for an outstanding entry in colonial or Revolutionary War American history from 1607 to 1783, sponsored by Fort Ticonderoga, which goes to Benjamin Casella for counterfeiting during the American Revolution, diplomatically confronting economic warfare. Benjamin attends the Wheatley School.
Next up is the award for Outstanding Entry in Native American or Ethnic History, sponsored by the Green Toad Bookstore, which goes to Jennifer Lai for Children Blaze the Path to the Hearts of Nations. Jennifer attends Brooklyn Technical High School.
Our next award is for an Outstanding Junior Division Entry in Labor History, sponsored by the American Labor Studies Center, which goes to Lila Manini for Child Labor, the Fight for the End of the American Failure. Lila attends Felix Festa Determination Middle School.
Next, we have the award for Outstanding Entry related to issues of social justice, sponsored by the Slate Valley Museum, which goes to Nicole Chen, Darren Kim, Erica Lee, and Christine Pack for Browsing the Pages of Asian American History, silenced accounts of injustice through the lens of a marginalized minority. These students attend Townsend Harris High School.
We have 2 awards sponsored by Hyde Hall, the first of which is the Ann Hyde Clark Choate Award for Outstanding Junior Division Entry in Women's History, which goes to Siena Denichenzo for debate on women in baseball, one pitch closer to equality. Siena attends Felix Festa Determination Middle School.
The second award sponsored by Hyde Hall is the Ann Lowe Carey Cooper Clark Award for Outstanding Senior Division Entry in Women's History, which goes to Tasneem Hussain, Rachel Tan, and Sally Zhang for The Race and Gender Divide, Women's Suffrage and Black Women. These students attend Townsend Harris High School.
Finally, we have the Bethel Woods Award for Excellence in Contemporary History, sponsored by the Bethel Woods Center for the Arts, which goes to Helen DeFalco, Mary Huerta, and Bianca Lee for Where Should Censorship Draw the Line? Japan's Denial of Women's Victimization. These students attend the Academy of American Studies.
Congratulations to all of this year's special award winners.
This is a great time to extend a special note of thanks to John and August, who worked closely with the state contest team all year to help us bring everything to life. Thanks so much, John and August. That concludes this year's New York State History Day State Contest Award Ceremony. Thank you again to all of our students, parents, teachers, judges, and coordinators for making history with us again this year. I want to take a moment to extend a special word of thanks to Crystal Johnson, last year's interim state coordinator, who graciously gave of her time this year to make sure we were all up to speed for a fantastic contest season. Thank you so much, Crystal. Don't forget to purchase your own New York State History Day t-shirt through our website to commemorate your achievements this year. They'll be available to purchase through Friday, May 6th, and we hope that they'll ship by the end of the month. We also want to remind teachers about our exciting summer professional development opportunity on the SUNY Oneonta campus. For more information, visit our website at nyshistoryday.com. We're still accepting applications, and we will through May 15th. We hope you'll join us again next year with Frontiers in History, People, Places, Ideas. Congratulations, and thank you.